The big story right now is, of course, the announcement of a brand new Fallout game, titled Fallout 76. Officially, we don't know much about the game beyond the teaser trailer that Bethesda released not too long ago, but unofficially, for better or for worse, it looks like we should brace ourselves for an online Fallout experience. Rumors that the game would be online began circulating since before Fallout 76 was announced via a Kotaku article written by Jason Schreier, through which he pointed out that based on what he heard, the then unannounced Fallout game would be taking the series in a brand new direction. After Fallout 76 was announced, Jason Schreier released yet another article where he briefly mentioned how, according to his sources, the game would be some sort of online game being developed by Bethesda Game Studios' main office in Maryland and their secondary office in Austin. All of this is stuff that I relayed in my last video, and unsurprisingly, there were many who expressed doubt about the validity of this report. Jason himself noticed the skepticism permeating throughout forums and social media, so he published a tweet stating, quote, "I'm seeing some skepticism on Reddit and Twitch about my reporting that Fallout 76 is an online game, because they don't want to believe it, but again, if you spend weeks getting hyped for a single-player RPG, you will be disappointed. Just looking out for you guys." While it is always prudent to wait for official confirmation, considering Jason's extensive track record of making accurate leaks and investigative reports, there is no denying that his words carry significant weight, especially when relayed this confidently. Jason didn't just stop there though. A few hours after Fallout 76's official announcement, he published yet another article detailing how, according to 3 of his sources familiar with the project, Fallout 76 will be an online survival RPG that's heavily inspired by games like DayZ, Rust, and Ark. The article then detailed how Fallout 76 is an experimental new entry in the Fallout series, how it was originally prototyped as a multiplayer version of Fallout 4 with the goal of envisioning what an online Fallout game might look like, and how this project has evolved dramatically over the past few years. As for what the final version of the game will be like, it will apparently feature a main story and quests, it will feature base building that's expanded upon from Fallout 4, and other survival-based and multiplayer mechanics. There was also mention of how gameplay for this game is rapidly changing, as it tends to happen with many online service games, suggesting that this game is indeed intended to be a live service. Now, for some games, live service means an ever-evolving experience that constantly offers new updates and content, and for others, it means monetizing players at every turn indefinitely. Which way Fallout 76 will lean towards remains to be seen, but I get the sense that Bethesda won't pass up the opportunity to implement some form of microtransactions. The article finally reiterates how the project is being made by both Bethesda Game Studios Maryland and Austin, before concluding with how Bethesda refused to respond when requested for comment. Now, before you immediately go into denial mode, there are a couple of other leaks worth noting that corroborate Jason's story. For example, there is a thread on the gaming subreddit titled "Bethesda's announcing Fallout Vault 76", detailing how the game will mainly focus on the base building element. This thread, by the way, was published 3 hours before Fallout 76's trailer went live. As if that wasn't enough, leaks of Fallout 76 featuring similar information can actually be traced as far back as last year. On December 28, 2017, an anonymous 4chan user posted the following: "Hey, want some actual insider info? No Elder Scrolls in development because Elder Scrolls Online is doing really fucking well. Multiplayer Fallout in development. Starfield in development, but years away." Within the same thread, another post can be found stating, quote, "Fallout 76, a Fallout-themed Rust clone, coming soon." More recently, just 2 weeks ago on May 12th, 2018, another user posted this: "Fuck if I know if it's going to be at E3. It's called Fallout 76. I heard about it over the holidays, so it might have been canned." And finally, a day before Fallout 76 was announced, on May 29th, 2018, a 4chan user published a post that reads, quote, "It's called Fallout 76, and the map is set alongside an interstate highway. Don't know much other than that." Obviously, the golden rule is that nothing is 100% certain until officially confirmed, but I must say, considering Jason Schreier's track record, considering how much all of the leaked information matches up, and considering how the trailer Bethesda released seems to hint at the kind of gameplay the leaks are suggesting, I would have to say that there is about a 99.9% chance at this point that this is all true. I think it's safe to bet at this point that Fallout 76 will in fact be an online survival RPG akin to DayZ, Rust, and Ark, built by reusing and repurposing Fallout 4's engine and assets. And much like the games it took inspiration from, I'm assuming players in Fallout 76 will be logging into servers, scavenging for resources, and building themselves and their base up to defend against threats. Now, for some, the idea of an online survival RPG set in the Fallout universe might be appealing, but for others like myself who would prefer an expansive, narrative-driven single-player RPG experience and were hoping for a new Vegas-esque type of game, it's hard not to feel a little disappointed. However, I'd be remiss to pass judgment on a game we know so little about, so I'll wait until E3 2018 when we see the game in action before I determine whether I should be worried or excited. For now though, I won't say that Fallout 76 doesn't have the potential to be something interesting, but I think it's probably going to be a hard sell for Fallout veterans and traditionalists. But hey, even if you're not interested in this game, keep in mind that Bethesda's still hard at work on Starfield, which I hope will launch sometime next year. It does worry me that one of the leakers seemed to suggest that this game is still many years out, but then again, 2 years from the December 2017 post date could be construed as years away. At the end of the day though, what's important to me is that Bethesda takes all the time they need to ensure that Starfield releases polished and feature complete. Until then though, we'll have to hope that Fallout 76 will help us pass the time with its online-focused survival RPG gameplay. These are just one man's thoughts and opinions anyway. I'd love to hear what your take is on all this information in the comments below. With that, I would like to end this news update. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoy my content, consider supporting me on Patreon. It is completely optional, but donating even as little as $1 a month will go a long way in helping maintain this channel. And to be further updated on all things gaming news, reviews, and discussions, stay tuned right here on Young Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Young out.